fun day, which means that the question of the evening is, of course, what's up, Kadena? And helping me answer that question, I have in studio with me now Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS. Welcome to another week, Ellen.
Oh, yeah, right? As you know, I am super exhausted from a wonderful event this past weekend. We talked about Okuma's Fright Fest for forever. Yeah. Got to experience it. It was awesome. I got to surprise folks with like giveaways. That was legit. Made a lot of people's nights. So I'm just like recovering from a very fun, busy weekend.
Yeah, same here. Same here. The weekends always go by so fast.
I know. Thank goodness. Now, this upcoming weekend, is that a 96 for you guys?
It is, yes. The Veterans Day. Yep. It's coming up.
Man, we don't have that. All we have is Monday off.
Oh, that's too bad, Ellen. Sorry.
I know. It's okay. But speaking of Okuma, you know I can't, like, stay away from them long.
Yeah, you're obsessed with the place.
Yeah, and I'm going there this Friday, so it's fine. Beautiful drive, at least. So this year they are trying something new, which just makes me giggle. The name of this just makes me laugh. The Okuma Turkey Trot.
Yeah, it's like you can't couple fitness with Thanksgiving, but I guess you guys are trying.
Hey, we're trying. Captain up there was like super excited about this. He was like, guys, let's have a 5K the morning of Thanksgiving. So you like are, starting by burning a ton of calories and, super active to start your day. And then you could just be completely loaded up on food later in the day.
That was actually my strategy last year. I went for like a 3-mile run beforehand.
Yeah.
And I could pack it in so much more. I'm like, man, that strategy was on point.
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to do at Okuma, which is pretty legit. Obviously, that'd be a beautiful run up there. Never ever get tired of those views. But what's pretty cute is so the winners, actually the top 5 of this 5K get a free Thanksgiving meal. So there at Okuma, they have the International Thanksgiving Buffet, which is all the traditionals, the classic dishes, and then some like kind of exotic dishes. So
like what?
They mix, well, one, of course, we have Japanese. So there's going to be curry, which, it's not my favorite. They have Italian. They have, I don't know. The spread's crazy. I just like all food, so I don't really pay attention. I'm just like,
if it's edible, I'm good to go.
Except for curry. But yes, so the top 5 get Thanksgiving for free. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. So this turkey trot is happening. I just love the name. Oh, it makes me laugh. The turkey trot is happening on Thanksgiving morning. And Thanksgiving, if you don't know, is Thursday, the 28th of November. So if you don't have that down, mark it down. It's important for sure.
And when you register for this, you also get a free T-shirt, correct?
Yeah.
That's
so there's
sweet.
There's a just a small entry fee to do this, but man, if you're quick, you can get a pretty great value.
It's going to pay off for sure.
And at the very least, you can feel good going into stuffing your face for Thanksgiving. Personal satisfaction.
Yep, you're going to be fit for a second and then fat later on. That's great.
Yep.
It's the only way to do Thanksgiving, I tell you what.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And then happening 8 days sooner, you got something else pretty exciting going on.
So actually, it's funny. Annika, I think we should do this. I'm just saying. It's a Wednesday. So it's Wednesday the 20th of November from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and it's bouldering with outdoor recreation.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, so I actually really enjoy, just like when I was a kid, like rock climbing and stuff, even when they put you in the harness and you do like the rock walls. Mm-hmm. Like I really love those as a kid, but bouldering's like super intense. Mm-hmm. We actually have really awesome video of it that you'll see tomorrow when this episode's posted. We've been to it before to kind of experience it. But I think you and I
gotta experience it together.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
We have to look absolutely ridiculous together.
You know me. You know I'm gonna look ridiculous out there.
Oh, it's not gonna, I mean, across the board, it's not gonna be cute, but this is pretty cool. So Outdoor Rec, about every other month, they'll do bouldering classes to kind of get people up to speed, but then they also do just a day like this, a half day where you can go with them down to the park as well, and so they do have some people there that can give you pointers and make sure, obviously, you're being safe and all that. So this is for ages 12 and over. There is a fee that includes everything you need, transportation, and a lunch buffet. And this is down in Naha. So this is coming up in just, about 2.5 weeks. So we should do it.
Yeah, I heard that, like, bouldering, isn't there a very specific way you have to climb? Like, if you go right when you were supposed to go left, you're going to have to backtrack or something like that?
I don't know. I just know that there's, like, a crash pad underneath you. I do know that.
Oh, I'll be utilizing that for
yes,
sure.
Because the couple of times I've tried, I tried as, like, a news story, like, 2 or 3 years ago. So I have been on camera bouldering before. I hope it's just buried somewhere in, like, the interwebs and no one ever finds it.
Well, we're about to dig it back up.
Oh, my gosh. But I do know that there's a crash pad because that's what you fall on.
That's all you need to know then. It's like, my confidence is restored if there's a crash pad.
Oh, yeah. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So if folks are interested, please stop by Kadena Outdoor Recreation. That's kind of behind the Reisner Fitness Center on that side road there. And you do need to sign up ahead of time. And again, this is happening on Wednesday, the 20th of November.
Yeah, definitely might have to give that a try, Ellen. I guess I'll let you talk me into it. But something that I think I would be much better suited to is this hiking trip, also with Outdoor Rec.
Yeah, so 'tis the season. We are finally getting into hiking season, and I'm super excited because I saw when I was driving up here to AFN, you guys have that little marquee, like when you're coming up the road on base, that says the temperature.
Oh, yeah.
And it said 73 degrees.
It's finally
and
cool
I
enough.
was like,
yes.
oh, this is the best day ever. So now I finally want to go hiking. This is such a gorgeous island, especially up north. And ODR, around this time, about November is when it really kicks off, like, hiking season for them. So I only pulled one to talk about from the November Adventure magazine, but they actually are offering, like, 3 or 4 this month. Actually more than that, I think. So they're also going up to Okuma. So I am, I'm pretty stoked. I want to do this one. I think I can make it work. My folks will be in town, so I might just make them hike it with me.
Yeah, drag them along. Who wouldn't want to do that?
I know. So hiking Mount Montabu. So that is up north. Again, this is ages 12 and over, just as a heads up. So, of course, you're going to be hiking uphill, up to
well,
a summit. I know, right?
So you get the good view at the end. At least you're working for something.
So once you get to the summit, there are absolutely awesome views, as are most of the hikes up in northern Okinawa. We've joined them on several hikes, and it just doesn't get old. And especially when you're not sweating to death and angry about how hot it is, which is me. We do recommend wearing long sleeves and pants just in case there's brush across the trail. Of course, water. Please bring water.
Hydrate or die.
Yep. Yen for snacks and purchases. And if you are pretty intense and you have, like, a separate pair of hiking shoes, bring those. Should be a lot of fun. So this is actually happening at the end of the month. This is happening over the 4-day or the 96 for Thanksgiving. So if you don't have plans, that's the perfect. You eat all day Thursday, relax on Friday, and then Saturday, you can start to work off
Hit
that
the trails.
Thanksgiving meal. So again, that's happening Saturday the 30th, and that's with Outdoor Recreation as well. So for either of those trips, you just need to stop by and register in person.
Awesome. Do you know approximately how long that trail is, Ellen?
No.
Whatever it is, it'll be hopefully enough to burn off Thanksgiving, huh?
Oh, I think it will be. The thing is, it gets really tricky because, like, I've hiked Mount Katsu. The distance is not much. The elevation
the verts
is intense. Yeah, so it gets really, you're like, oh, this is only like 3/4 of a mile or like a mile to the summit. This is so easy. No, you're going like a mile at like, a ridiculous incline. That's why I don't want to say like, oh, it's only 1 or 2 miles. Because like, you never know. It could be.
Incline's always so rough. I hate it when I'm going up something steep and I like try and control my breathing so people next to me don't think I'm about to die. It's like,
I don't even try.
Yeah.
I don't even try. I'm like, I gotta huff it out, man. It is what it is. So if y'all are interested in kicking off this hiking season with ODR, definitely stop by. They also have a Facebook page where they post almost all their trips and a lot of other useful information, and that's Kadena Outdoor Recreation.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ellen. We're going to take a quick break and then jump right back into answering the question for What's Up Kadena. Here's Stay Awake by Dean Lewis. You are listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. 76 degrees and mostly cloudy with a sea condition of east caution. And your yen rate tomorrow at military banking facilities is 106 yen to the US dollar. Still joined in studio right now by Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS. And right now we're going to talk about one of my favorite sports. I don't consider myself a very sporty person, but tennis, I do love tennis.
Do you really?
I do, yeah.
I didn't know that. Stop. I played for probably 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely
don't quite
loved
want
it.
to challenge you then. I'm
No,
not
do
that
it.
good.
I haven't. Okay, so I played for 10 years, but I haven't picked up a racket in probably like 3.
Okay, so I
It's
might
been a
have
hot
a
minute.
fighting chance. Maybe?
Yeah, and we live next to each other. We can meet at Kadena High School and go hit.
Let's do it.
Tonight's perfect weather. What are you doing after work,
I'm
Annika?
going to the gym after work.
Oh, no, that's boring. Just come to
You can
tennis
join me
instead.
there.
I have to mention, because everyone's going to see this tomorrow on our podcast, so we have Carpenzano here and Rodriguez
Yeah,
just
my two
joining
Lance
us.
Corporals.
Yeah, they're just living their best lives. So tomorrow, everyone, you will see Carp on our What's Up Kadena podcast. So welcome, gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying. So we're talking about a singles tennis tournament at Reisner that's coming up, quickly. You need to register by this coming Sunday. So they have divisions for men and women, both open and intermediate.
Nice.
Safe to say, you and I would not be intermediate at this point in our lives. Maybe in our
Maybe
prime.
in our dreams.
In our prime. When I was like a 20-year-old kid, you know? Like, yeah, maybe in my prime. We'll see. But if you are interested, I know there's a pretty big tennis following up here, and the Pro Shop actually has some really awesome tennis gear. And they also, a lot of people don't know, they actually string rackets there as well.
Really?
Yeah, which, like, when I was playing in high school, we had to go, like, to the next town over and have, like, it was a whole thing, but you can actually do that here at Reisner. So.
Yeah. Another cool thing at Reisner is they also have, like, free rentals. So I've done that with my brother
Yes.
there. They give you the balls and the racket. It's really cool.
It's nice. Actually, on that note, I almost hate to admit this because I should have brought you a smoothie, but I definitely got a smoothie like an hour ago. I know.
Once you didn't bring me food.
I know.
Shame
I
on
know.
you.
How about pumpkin, right?
Yep.
Pumpkin next week. Okay.
We're on.
I'll bring you one next week. I promise. I had the apple pie. It's the last month for it, so got to take advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
But back to tennis. So men's and women's divisions that you can play in both open and intermediate. And those are happening the weekend of the 16th and the 23rd. So you have to register by the 10th of November, but you may not play until, depending on the division, until the 23rd. So if you're interested, just stop by Reisner. It's a small fee. But we're finally, like I said, getting to that weather where I actually want to be outside.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
if you're not going to play tennis with me tonight, though.
Yeah, I can't, Ellen. Maybe later.
Stop.
I gotta brush
Okay.
up, get a few lessons, and then challenge you.
I'm going to. I'm going to play tennis tonight. I'm going to send you a picture later. Be
Okay,
like,
make me jealous.
yeah,
Sounds
absolutely.
good to
With
me.
like your dorm in the background. Like Annika, look where I am.
Yeah, too bad. Missed opportunity.
This next one, though, I put on for you to try to get you underwater with me.
Oh gosh, the last time we did something water related, you laughed me out of town. I don't know if I want to do that again.
Annika,
like-
if you showed up to scuba dive in your jeans and your
Don't
bedazzled
tempt me. Don't tempt me.
belt buckle, knock it off. So the Kadena Marina has Discover Scuba Dive, and this is for folks who are interested, but they don't want to commit to a whole like open water certification because it's a ton of money and a ton of time. Just heads up. So people that are interested, especially out here, the diving is absolutely incredible. I know you've snorkeled out here a few times,
Yes,
right?
and that's been amazing.
With your brother when he was visiting? Yeah. So this is a pretty great option for a pretty decent fee, honestly, because you can go out and dive the Karamas for about the same price. You can go out with an instructor and just go underwater with them. So you only have about a 30-minute brief beforehand, and they're like, okay, don't touch this, breathe like this, clear your ears like this, you'll be fine. Don't panic. So Yeah. So it's for folks who are just curious, would like to dip their toe in the water.
Yeah,
or
without
scuba
going
diving,
crazy
perhaps.
overboard. Okay, I might be able to handle that.
Listen, the minimum age for this, Annika, is 10.
Hey,
You
I
guys-
openly admit 10-year-olds can probably beat me at a lot of things. It's like, I have no pride here. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least think about it. So the best way to see when their next class is, of course, the availability is by the instructor, is to stop by Kadena Marina, which is 1 mile north of Gate 1. It's also by Seaside Restaurant, which is super,
Very beautiful location.
All my favorite food places. You can also message their Facebook page. They're awesome on their Facebook. So it's just Kadena Marina, and you can find out when the next Discover Scuba Dive class is.
Nice. And keeping in the theme of scuba diving, what's up with this night dive? That sounds incredible.
Listen, it's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I've been diving for 14 years, almost 14 years, and I purposely decided to night dive because I don't like what's under the water that I can't see.
Oh, I know.
Especially
spooky.
at night. Like swimming at night.
I know. I hate it when you're underwater and something like brushes up against you and then your mind plays tricks on you.
See, this is why you have to scuba dive. Then you can just check it out and everything's fine. So night diving, they usually do at least twice a month with Kadena Marina. And it's just a really cool experience. So typically what they do is you'll see the water in the daylight. And then you'll come up, do like your, what do you call it? Your like dry time. I can't think of the diving word. It's fine. Up top, and then you'll go back and do the exact same dive in the dark.
Oh,
so you're kind of familiar. Yeah,
going.
So you're a little bit familiar with where it is. Now, that changes because the sun's setting at like 5:30 nowadays. I don't know. It makes me want to be in bed by 7. But anyways, so night diving is offered, at least 2 or 3 times a month. Again, that varies by instructor. The way you can do it without having a night diving specialty is if an instructor is on the boat. So when you call and when you reserve, you need to be, if you don't have that specialty, if you're just open water certed like me, then you just need to ask if there will be an instructor on board, and then you're good to go.
Oh, that sounds super simple.
I know. And my favorite part, I did a dive maybe like a month ago, and I didn't understand what was happening, and I wasn't truthfully paying much attention to the brief before we went in the water. But all of a sudden, everyone turned off their flashlights, and I'm like, I don't want to turn this off. So I turned it off, and then everyone's, sorry, I always do that. Everyone started waving their hands around. I'm like, and there was little, like, I don't know, glowing, like, algae that popped up. So everyone's waving their hands, and the water starts glowing. I was like,
that is so cool.
Dude, it was awesome.
Wow.
It was awesome. So you need to just jump on this scuba diving adventure here in Okinawa.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely hit them up at facebook.com/Kadena FSS Marina.
Yes, please.
Yep. Thank you so much, Ellen, for joining me on the Afternoon Tide. It's always a blast answering the question, what's up, Kadena? And be sure to hit them up tomorrow morning, which is Tuesday, in order to see this podcast. They're going to post it at Kadena FSS on facebook.com. You are listening to The Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best.